What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's TV review of the first 3 episodes of the new Netflix original series, Pacific Rim: The Black. This series is created by Greg Johnson and Craig Kyle. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button, as well as commenting below any videos you watch, including this one. Okay, so just a little word of warning. Like I said, this is a review of the first 3 episodes of Pacific Rim: The Black. Netflix was nice enough to send those episodes, so this is what I'll be talking about and my kind of first thoughts of this series. And it releases on March 4th, so I'll actually do another review of the rest of the episodes when that comes to it. But Pacific Rim: The Black is, of course, a series that's based off the Guillermo del Toro film, Pacific Rim. And the series basically, or at least the movie, was about these things called kaiju, which were basically monsters like Godzilla in a lot of ways. And they were coming out of this portal and attacking cities across the world and stuff like that. And so the Earth basically devised a thing to build robots similar to like Robotech or something like that called Jaegers. And in essence, the characters fought against these kaiju and eventually won, and so on and so forth. There was a sequel, which was pretty terrible. And now we have a TV series that's set about 5 years after the movies ended and, the kaiju were, taken down and stuff like that. But they've returned, not really explained why in the first 3 episodes, but they've returned and they're attacking the Australia coast and stuff like that. And so the story basically revolves around 2 young kids named Haley and Taylor. And in essence, the first 3 episodes are the setup of the story. What exactly is this story about? Who are these characters? Because in essence, the first 3 episodes are a lot of fun. They're entertaining. They do a nice job of telling, leading up the story. Like a lot of these anime stories move into the story pretty quickly. So from the get-go, we basically run into the story head on, and we see like kaiju battles and stuff like that. And we see, Jaeger battles with the kaiju, and we learn about some new creatures and stuff like that. And it's very much a Pacific Rim story. It's what, if you have any inkling of loving Pacific Rim and you want to see the further adventures of this kind of universe, this is the perfect thing for you, because it's a very fascinating look into a world of big robots versus big creatures. It's exactly what you expect when you want to watch something like this. And it's created in part by Polygon Pictures, who are known for doing stuff like Star Wars Resistance. They're known for doing like Tron Uprising, and of course Transformers Robots in Disguise. And what makes their series so interesting is they take the traditional anime format, which is, if you've ever watched like, Robotech or any, Ninja Scroll or any of these series, even like Pokemon, the series and stuff like that, they have a very Japanese traditional anime style that has its own unique look. Look at like Studio Ghibli and stuff like that. Well, what Polygon Pictures does is, I don't know if this is to create like a budgetary constraint type of situation, but they add in CGI effects where, in essence, like the kaiju and the Jaegers are mostly CG, but they're kind of CG'd over the animation, so it gives a very unique feel to it. So like when the pieces and parts start moving, it feels very CGI and stuff like that, but you also have the very colorful kind of way that the Japanese like animators kind of design things, and the way they move and the way they talk and stuff like that. And the nice thing about the series is, if your budget is constrained, you can actually create new interesting characters and new interesting creatures and do something really fascinating with it. So as far as the series is starting out, we're getting some cool new ideas and representation. And as I've always said with Pacific Rim, it's not the most hard-hitting series in the world, but it has fun, dynamic visual effects, has fun, dynamic situations, and just the big battle sequences are something that really is something of a true love for Guillermo del Toro. So when they do a series like this and they can create, like I said, new creatures, it makes it for a very fascinating thing. But with that said, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Pacific Rim, so this series is entertaining, it's fun, but it's not going to hit me like a lot of people it will hit, as a series moves along. But I am looking forward to seeing what they do. Like I said, the characters are at least mildly interesting and a lot more well written than they were in the Guillermo del Toro and whatever that last movie was that was really awful. But as far as a series goes, I really think it has a lot of potential. I'm really interested to see what the next 5 episodes or 4 episodes that lead into the end of the season end up doing. And if you've seen Transformers War for Cybertron and stuff like that, the trilogy, that if you know that kind of art style, you know exactly what you're getting into. So like I said, the kaiju look awesome, the Jaegers look awesome, the character models look awesome, and it's very much an anime with CG overlay. It really is. It's exactly what you want. If you don't like that style, I don't think it'll be for you. But like I said, if you like Pacific Rim, if you like the style of Pacific Rim, the ideas, when they go into basically the two people that pilot the Jaeger, when they go into like, I want to say like simpatico, or when they actually connect with one another, has some really cool visuals in there. So overall, the first 3 episodes, if I were to give them a rating, I would give it like an 8 out of 10, because like I said, it is a little wonky to me, and I'm not the hugest fan of Pacific Rim, but I think the series does a nice job of starting out. So I can't wait to see what they do next with the series when the series releases on March 4th. But as of right now, the first 3 episodes are a pretty good indication that the series will be at least pretty fun and entertaining. So, but there you go. That'll be my take on the first 3 episodes of Pacific Rim: The Black. Like I said, it releases on March 4th. But thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments below what you think of Pacific Rim. Are you a huge fan of it? Did you like the last movie? I mean, like I said, a lot of people probably did like it, but a lot of people remember the first movie. But anyways, let me know what you think of the series. What do you think about the Jaegers and the kaiju and all that stuff? So, but otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like the video, awesome. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.